Amy on Genesis Radio. You know what time it is. DJ Strategy Show with Amazing Amy on Genesis Radio. You know what time it is. Get with it.
I think they missed us and not seen it.
I think so.
It's Superman. Yeah, Superman. I see how they missed us. They missed us. Back to another, right here, they going back to another Thursday night of Hoots in the Network. It's your DJ Strategy along with Amazing Amy. It is Thursday night in the Poconos. You know, Thursday is a new Fridays in the Poconos. Thursdays.
Actually, a whole year.
Yes, absolutely. It is. And it's technically, tonight is technically, let me get the big shit back.
You gotta be a little dramatic.
Yes,
we have reason to celebrate.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me get the big shit out. Let me get the shit out. Yeah. Let's get it out. Yeah. Pause.
Yeah, just sometimes the year flew by. So
yes.
we're happy to be here.
It is that because we always talk about how the whole situation or how we met each other, and it actually happened this time last year, right around Super Bowl Sunday weekend.
That was actually our first show.
Yes,
Our
absolutely.
first meeting was
Yes,
on New Year's.
yes,
Everything
yes.
happened right around this
Yes.
time. So yeah.
Yeah, so big gotta make some noise, a lot of noise, because this is technically our 1 year anniversary together here on the air on Genesis Radio. So round of applause for that. Brought a lot.
The first of many.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And Amazing Amy, I have to tell you this. I gotta toot your horn. I always toot mine.
I hate the attention, honestly, but it's my honor.
Well, listen, that's what happens when you're a Scorpio and you're sitting around a Cancer and a Taurus. Yes, absolutely. So, Amazing Amy, knowing that Amazing Amy was just, she was floating around the Poconos with all of this knowledge and intelligence, I just so happened to bump into her several different times at several different locations in the Poconos.
Yeah, we both were like, what's going on?
Right. So I'm like, wait, who are you? And she's like, wait a minute. I was like, I'm DJ Strategy. Very nice to meet you. Because I always like try to introduce myself to good people because I know energy when I walk into the room. And as soon as we clicked, and I was like, yeah, come and check me out. I'm DJing over here. She's like, all right, cool. If I catch up to you, I'll catch up to you. Oh, next time I see it, she's at the supermarket and the grocery aisle. Amazing Amy, you again? All right, okay. Right. Then I get to Farmhouse and I'm DJing for for their New Year's celebration brunch. Big shout out to Farmhouse. Yes. Big shout out to Farmhouse. Yes. We'll be announcing their new location opening up very soon. Yes. And then the Farmhouse was doing the brunch, and Amazing Amy comes in. I'm in the corner, like kind of there behind the plants. What's up behind the plants, Amazing?
Yeah, tell your point of view. What's up, mine?
No, I'll let you tell it. You tell it.
It's over in the corner, and I kind of see him, but like we're waiting to get seated. I know he's going to touch them. I'm hungry. I see him, and then I pull up my Instagram. I don't even think you gave me your Instagram. I think I just happened to like find him somehow. Mm-hmm. And I looked at my phone. I'm like, this looks like him. I'm like, this is what you. And I went up there like, this you? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I just met you the other day. And then that's how it happened. The show happened, and then we've been here for a year. I had in the years of doing the show, and this is another Momante, and I like to use that name, that misnomer, Momante, meaning bigger than the moment. This is also 20 years for me doing broadcasting radio also. Oh, wow. And I wouldn't have this strong 20th year if it was not for my Genesis Radio family, because they gave me the opportunity to continue my dream that I had when I was in New York City. Some of the content of some of my old shows are still being played on YouTube, and I found one of my old DVDs yesterday. What's a DVD?
Right? I'm from the DVD. I found my actual old shirt, the first shirt that I actually wore, and I can kind of still finish now. So
Wow.
This is the actual official
That's
shirt.
a piece of history right
Yes,
there.
this was made by Yeah, this was made by my DJ at the time. His name was DJ Rockstyles. And what happened was one time we had a show and DJ Rockstyles didn't show up.
It happens.
So be
It
it.
happens.
So hence the name DJ Strategy. Because I had no other choice
They
but
had a
to
plan.
put the hat back on
Birth yourself.
and rebirth the DJ kid who grew up in Astoria projects behind the ropes, knowing that was supposed to be my destiny anyway, listening to Frankie Crocker and growing up, that era. But hence DJ Strategy. My job was on the radio show initially when I first started was just to do interviews. Because I wanted to give a platform to businesses and people who I knew within my circle. And it was like I was interviewing family and friends, and it turned into me actually meeting with interview stars. To my accreditation, I have the last interview with Papa Wu from the Wu-Tang. Also, Fred the Godson. And it's the Cheeks, a couple more. There's a couple more that I have to my accreditation. And just being in the Poconos, it changed the whole demographics for me. It changed the whole setting because if you remember, right down the street from the Gaza is DTF Radio. Okay, so that was the studio where I did most of my shows. And prior to that, I was at Street Market Radio on 38th and 8th in Manhattan. So now coming to the Poconos, I didn't know what to expect. And when I got here, I got a chance to meet a phenomenal brother. And he took a chance, said, DJ Strategy, come to the station, let's see what we can do. And here we are, 2 years.
That's a lot of destiny.
Because it was, and always, I always revert, I got to revert it, is when, it was an entire paradigm shift in the Poconos at that time. There were so many things changing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this everything here, including our guest tonight, is an example of the expansion that's possible in the Poconos. Because I feel like we've all had these ideas that we wanted to do and things that we wanted to build, but I feel like that's hard to do in the city. And the Poconos gives you room to grow, literally and figuratively. So I feel like that's something we could definitely, attest to.
And that gave us the opportunity to create a 7th borough.
Yes.
As well.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
But really, yes.
I'm tooting out home tonight.
Yeah. Because let's be real.
They're going to get a lot of toots tonight. I'll tell you.
Nobody's wrong.
You're going to get a lot of toots tonight. But just to be humble for just a moment and just say thank you to everybody who has supported us. All of the businesses, all of the artists, that have come through to the station and have, graced the stage. Our TikTok video went
I was just thinking
super crazy.
I was surprised at how many clips I had and how many shows we actually did.
Super crazy.
But you thinking we doing this every week? I had a couple vacations and whatnot. I showed up to work most of the time, but we were consistently just doing what we came to do, which is to expose the positivity and the artistry and the entrepreneurship and all that of the area. So that's been our mission from day one, and I think we're doing great. So we're just gonna keep,
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
So
absolutely, thank you everyone.
So tonight, I don't want to be this because one of our biggest sponsors, biggest sponsors is here.
Big time.
You always got to have a storyline, got to have a backstory to everything. These are the Perfectos, Mr. and Mrs. Perfecto, who have been sponsoring us. These are the egg roll people, these are the extermination people, these are the t-shirts, these are the jackets, these are the hats. This is where the Under the Streetlight DJ Strategy comes from. This is who dresses me. So I don't have to worry about what I'm going to wear. I just worry about what I have to play. Big round of applause for the Perfectos in the building tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us again.
Again. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I'm scrolling right now.
Did I miss the first time you guys were here?
Yes, we was here last year. The top of last year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Probably just
Right around this
Right,
time, probably? Or a little
Yeah.
later?
A little bit early.
A little bit early.
Yeah, not
But
too far. Yeah, but-
Nice to meet
thank you
you.
for coming back.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and the Perfectos, we kind of like, we work together. I would say we like part of the same family, same team. They've been with me this whole entire year.
Yeah.
From the beginning of the year, all the way until now, they've been with me. Parties, weddings, I think we've done.
Y'all sound like the entrepreneurs, I'm entrepreneurs.
No, these are.
No, I can see, I can hear, I can, they do everything.
Have you ever seen TV, the In Living Color? The Headleys? Do you know that family? I'm gonna help y'all later. I'm gonna send you the video. The Headleys are a Jamaican family. In Living Color.
Okay.
Every single family member got a job.
Everybody have a job.
And everybody has more than one job. So if you
I know.
Got us.
right?
Survival is key. You gotta do as much as you can.
So if you're part of the Headley family and you don't have a job, you're lazy.
All type of things we can't say on the air.
I had 15 jobs when I was 12 years old.
You're doing with 2 jobs. Man, listen. Tell my son that all
2
the
jobs
time.
a week.
College.
That's too few.
And the crazy thing about it is if you kind of grew up in that Jamaican
In that
household,
culture, Caribbean culture, period, yeah.
man, you ain't working and you ain't going to school, you got a problem anyway.
Yeah.
You got a problem anyway. So it's funny to know that there's actually some actual
Living
living
examples.
examples.
Yeah. Thank you.
And so let's start off by telling them where you guys are originally from and how you made it came to the
So,
Mrs. Rebecca.
he would do something like that.
Well, she's the boss anyway. Yeah.
I'm not.
That's why we set it up as couples too. That's why we did it as couples.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we wanted a different environment. We was in Brooklyn, New York. We had our pastor on Coonan. Our oldest son was getting older. Our goal was to keep him out of the streets. At the time I had another son, and Brooklyn just wasn't giving what we wanted at that point. We were looking for
Brooklyn
growth.
wasn't Brooklyn no more.
Yeah.
I didn't say Brooklyn wasn't Brooklyn no more. So it was time for a change.
It was time for a change, and we kind of leaped out on faith, came out in the Poconos. He always had a vision to do graphic arts and T-shirts. So at the time, that was like a little, kind of like a side kind of thing. But then as he kept going, I'm like, you need to really like do this.
Mm-hmm.
And when we came to the Poconos, we seen an opportunity to, open the store, which we don't have any anymore. But
Shout out to the Stroud Mall for giving us that. They gave us a mess, to start out with. I will say that. Shout out to being
but that mall.
I was about to say that.
I just left there 15 minutes ago. I wanted to go to change a hat, and the guy was.
Everybody got the memory though. Everybody like, yeah, that's that mall, but man, back in the day. Back in the day, man, I used to skateboard. So when I get back there, maybe we'll go back there and we'll go somewhere. But right now, we have it set up at our house. I turn my garage into a store, playroom. We play pool while you wait, shoot the ball, whatever you want to do while you wait. But it's still the same great service. We're in Stroudsburg now. We collab with Creative Creations, I believe her name is. Very over in the mall, so you can still pick up stuff from the mall and put your order in there. So we kind of like 2 places, and we're online. you can actually customize your graphic tees and stuff online now. You ain't gotta wait for me.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we kind of, trying
Yeah,
to
'cause I gotta make sure I get Amazing Amy some t-shirts this year.
Yeah.
Amazing
Oh,
Amy t-shirts.
yeah.
I have my custom varsity, but I have a few more.
We gotta get it. We gotta get it hooked up.
I got something
Yeah.
new going on with the AI. I'm gonna move into the futuristic things. And graphics is way better now.
It's always good to have nerds for friends.
Nerds are the best people,
That's right.
So AI world is there. Dynamic graphics, so whatever you is.
And then our infamous egg rolls.
Okay, he likes to talk about my egg rolls. Listen, the egg rolls,
Because there's something to talk about.
you guys, well,
She's
because
modest.
the egg rolls is it's just something that I love to cook.
Mhm.
So that's just my
can
passion,
tell.
you know. But I don't know what to say about the egg rolls. They really good though.
How so we was on DoorDash and Uber pressed her. They called up like, yo, you still on DoorDash?
Oh,
Listen, we
wow.
over here at Uber got
We
this going on.
losing.
He like, yo, come over. We like, yo, are you pressing us to come over or pressing her to come over? Listen, we seen her review, so she's doing very well. The schools are hitting her up, so he's being modest. Listen,
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Restaurant on the way.
honestly,
We gotta
pull away.
it's it's so many hats right now. I just like to cook, and I want to keep that
The passion.
for it.
Right.
I feel like once I turn into like a serious kind of focus, because it's a lot to that industry. The food industry is
It's brutal, yes.
it's brutal, and you know.
Egg rolls. You got egg rolls.
Okay.
It's exclusive egg rolls though, so.
Well, okay.
Get
Well,
And
it's
they
just
made
put it
that
like that.
flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had I think what we did, we got
My favorite was the Philly cheesesteak, but we had the I think jerk chicken
Yeah.
and
Well, listen, and I know I bring you a batch. I was hoping to bring a batch, but we just got back from New York. We were being in the door for a long time. But, I wanted to spread some love.
What's in a reach?
Yes, listen.
because they
Believe it or
all,
not, right down the road.
yeah, I'll pick them up. Don't worry, when I get back, I'll pick them up.
Yeah.
Because they be busy with Super Bowl weekend. Everybody
Oh,
in,
goodness. Oh, goodness.
once we out of here, we can see the egg roll.
Nice. Yeah, 'cause, it is Super Bowl weekend coming up. Definitely coming up. So, but also, Miss Perfecto has gone even further, and she's now doing her own cooking show on TikTok. Is it on Facebook now? I've been watching.
TikTok.
On TikTok, yes. I've been watching the last couple of weeks.
Yes.
I'm a foodie at heart. Like
Are you?
Yes, I love food. I'm a cook myself. I actually have a food handler's license, and I was in the restaurant industry for 20-something years.
Yeah.
Also. Shaw, I think I was telling Shaw a story about how I used to work
Strategy got a lot of that.
at the Roy Rogers right next door to Empire Rolling.
Yeah,
Back in the days. Yeah. So I worked there. Then I left there, working for Roy Rogers, and I moved to North Carolina and I worked for Arby's franchise. Yep. Back in the days when, when it was a chicken, the chicken and biscuits, the real Roy Rogers with the fixing bar and all that. Yeah. Yes. And it was fortunate that what happened was the chicken. I was a chicken and biscuit guy, and
It's a downward drugs.
but and one day one of the managers didn't show up to work when I was in this position. One Super Bowl
Just falls in
That
the
chicken
night.
had one more time.
Super Bowl Sunday, and rest is history. Left there, went to Arby's, and then after that, once I came back to New York City, I worked for Brooklyn Fair. In there, I prepared food department. The Howard Beach Bagel Cafe, right there in Howard Beach, across from Russo's on the Bay. They used to call me the mayor, the only black mayor of Howard Beach at one time. Yeah, because remember Howard Beach.
That's what I'm looking at.
Because I was living in Rockaway at that time, so it was coming right across Cross Bay Boulevard, and they
You was native a little bit.
Yeah.
There's some over there.
Yeah, they had me. They knew I was a little bit Italian. I think. I don't know. I had some type of sauce. Something. There was something going. I knew how to smear the bagels. I knew that. I knew that. So, but
That's why you a DJ now.
hey,
Obviously the wrist.
Listen, yeah,
Right now, he's music. Right now.
Right.
right. Look, and Scott said he said that all the time.
This is right now. Right now.
Right now. And so, also tonight, I wanted to introduce our fan base to hopefully Amazing Amy, another potential sponsor. Venue 130. The sponsors of this coming weekend, the 17th of February, the color party. So you guys, I got a chance to look at your page on Instagram and decorative, like what's going on up there? What's
She
happening?
does magic.
What's
It's not
happening up
decoration.
there?
She
Talk to me.
works magic.
Wait,
Yes.
we don't want to ask.
Tell us more.
We don't want to ask you if she's a magician. Remember the interview? Are you a magician?
I mean, I'm speaking bears flying in the air.
You
know, like
dreams coming true.
dreams coming
Y'all seen
true.
the Tyler Perry, the marriage when they had the
Yes.
angels?
Yes.
Is that what's
Yes.
going on?
Literally today when I looked at the Instagram and I was just going through some of the photos and some of the videos, you can see stuff flowing from the sky.
Mhm.
I saw somebody. Just imagine. So now, where are you guys? I don't know. Yeah, I was over here. So, but you can talk for him because you're the boss anyway. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Yeah. Introduce yourself, man.
My name is Melissa. That's my husband's here. The resident from North New Jersey.
Nice.
Shout out to Newark.
Big shout out to Newark. Big shout out to Newark. Big shout out to my brother Do It All Kelly. That's my college homeboy from Raleigh, North Carolina. St. Augustine's College. You know for sure. Yep. Going to the underground. Redman. Stretch. At that time in Raleigh, it was that was a circle. It was Redman, Lords of the Underground, and there was another group that had came out called Yankees Front at that time that I remember named Das Effects. That was that whole circle. But y'all guys, y'all Newark guys, y'all different breed, y'all different because they're so Cali, they're so California. It's intriguing that.
No, they're their own thing. They're so Newark. Like,
Right.
they're their own thing.
The reason why I say that is because when I actually got there, it's funny because I'm going to look for bean pies and stuff like that. But I've noticed that the diaspora is like a strict, like this side of the town is this way.
Yeah, it's very strict.
And then knowing some of my background as far as like religion stuff like that. A lot of the literature came from Jersey, of course. So before there was Bloods and Crips, there were more Muslims and things of that nature. That's some good family members out there. But from Newark, New Jersey, and you guys moved here to Pennsylvania. How long now?
24.
Wow.
Y'all better.
Y'all triple OG.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
It wasn't cool to be up here.
Right.
Yes.
Probably felt just like how North Carolina felt.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I still feel like the Poconos is in the 1980s, so I can't imagine what it was like for real.
It was extra slow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
We got it cut off.
Mhm.
That's what we
Mhm.
How did you start to get involved? What was the inspiration?
Well, that was
I want to talk about your magic trick.
My husband's mother, that was her house. So that's why I let him walk it down the street with that being loud. And I was like, he gonna be my husband. I'm gonna marry him. And 40 years later, our oldest daughter's 35. We've been together.
That's what claiming.
She said 40.
She don't even look 40. I'm confused.
I'll say it. I heard it yesterday.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing.
That's
40
amazing.
40 years. 40
Oh,
years.
bless.
So, all right, but I can get to the couple of questions. I'm gonna ask Steve first, because I know what it's like working with my wife in the kitchen. Okay? She can't stand me in the kitchen. She don't want me in the way. I burn. She said I burn stuff. I think I'm cooking. What is the mechanics that y'all? What magic have y'all found in each other that keeps you guys still doing it together?
I don't know if it's any magic, but just know we were friends before we were anything else.
She's a magician. She said she saw him and she got him.
Yeah.
She just went flying up the ceiling.
Yes.
That's a real story. That's a real story. I found out later, but that's a real story. But yeah, we were friends first. So when I don't want to be married, I want to be friends. When I don't want to be friends, I want to be married. I just flip back and forth.
Because I mean, we seen the shows. We saw the TV shows. We saw the Jeffersons. We saw Alice growing up, Archie Bunker,
Yes.
James and Weezy. You know, we saw it all.
Good times.
Good times. Claire and Cliff.
Mhm.
What things do you feel hurts couples working together? What do you? I'm gonna ask that to Sean. What things do you think hurt couples working together?
What things hurt? I believe the fact that it's a couple thing period, because that seeps into the whole business part. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna change this up. All right,
Stop it.
all right.
This
So
is
like
part of
that,
the
like that. Right? We already, the behavior. So I'm like, I want to know. Sometimes the couple part seeps into the business. When you're making a decision and trying to keep that balance of opinions, like of a female, wife, husband, male, and trying to come together and do something for a business which y'all both represent and y'all both benefiting from. So, like, I believe that it helps and it hurts sometimes, but it builds something different. Like, we're doing
Right. What
so
are the
much
pros and
together.
cons? And what are the pros? Like, because I think for my generation, we always talk about, oh, I want to meet someone and we want to build and grow. You guys have actually done that. Both of you here as examples of that. And I think we get a little misguided about what that really means, because you're saying now it takes a lot more than just, we're in a relationship. You have to separate that from your business partner, from finances, from personal, from business. Like,
Most definitely.
it gets, more complicated. So how would somebody my age think about putting myself in that state of mind to build and grow? How do you guys think?
I think for us to like having the same goal,
Motivation.
the motivation, like I think that's the perk of it. Like, the bills got to be paid. Like, the kids got to be fed. And when you both had that understanding, you just is hungry. You on the same page because, we try to stand on a house divided. It's just not going to stand. If we're not on the same accord, and we don't have the same goals, you're trying to be, one thing and I'm trying to be another. Both components takes a level of focus. So I'm here and then you're there, it causes a separation and it's not as much ambition towards that goal because you guys are apart.
Right.
Right. So the more when you together, you get a lot of things accomplished. Like I'm sure they got a lot of things accomplished together, being together at 40 years. We
I love how the
together.
emphasis is on together. Okay,
That,
we can do it
That's-
together.
You can get a lot.
Each other, though.
two
Right.
Yeah.
heads
Respect.
off that one. They say, two people come together with crisis in the midst. It's like the two brain thing. It's like you're being able to think on a higher level, getting different perspectives, and when you get the accomplishments, you ain't just patting yourself on the back. It's y'all like accomplishing together. And you like with the kids, be able to celebrate accomplishments and mommy and daddy just did this, and they're looking at both of us in a successful demeanor, and they want to go forth and do the same thing, and probably with their lives, and we trying to just create, something that's different. A lot of people
The
don't like to do
generational wealth
together.
everybody talks about.
Yeah.
The generational perspective change and mind change. And
Right.
let's start with that.
Part of the reason why we wanted to, do this event is because one of the things that we noticed is that love is not really celebrated.
It's rare.
It's always a ladies' night. It's always a fellas' night. Whatever. And those,
Everything is so anti-relationship, and then
Yes.
also so, oh my God, so like relationship desperate at the same time. It's a big contradiction in
yes,
society.
yes, I totally
How
agree.
often does let's go on a couples trip? Let's do on a couples date night. It's
Yeah.
never that. And love is like one of the most important things in this world. When two people come together, it's like real powerful because you grow to become this like peace. Like me and her together, she worked like for the city, I used to work for not-for-profit, and always felt like our potential was being, wasted within that world. And I told her if I can make the seed, I'll plant the seed to make it grow because I know it was amazing. I'm a hustler from Brooklyn. I could do anything I put my mind to if I'm hungry. And to see her have that same mentality in a professional, sophisticated way, we came together and we just came with thoughts. And like meeting with the 138 family, it was like a drawn thing. We kept saying, I want to get together with them. And to find out that they've been together for 40 years, the energy was magnetic. So like doing stuff like this, we want to kind of like bring couples together because it's not like a black, white, girl, boy. It's a dynamic that's going to be for everyone, And we just want to have some fun, bring people together and try to make people love a little stronger because we was kind of like, we was doing like the couples thing before, but like smaller ways. But now with the 138 family, we want to get with a couple other small businesses, like you was asking you and your wife, to get down. And we just want to throw parties, go on trips, have fun, fundraisers from that scale of couples because the mindsets is going to be crazy. Him and her, me and her, and then the other group, and then just coming up and brainstorming and doing things. It's going to be an amazing thing, man. This is just the beginning. The color party is just an introduction to what we call the perfect love entertainment. Perfect love,
So for the 17th, what can we expect at that event? We're going to expect, of course, the 360 camera.
Of course, we're going to be spinning the 360 photo booth. We're going to be able to dance. We're trying to bring back slow dancing. They don't tip that out the parties. We got a little grind and twerking, but there's no slow jet. There's no, get your hands off the butt.
Something like this, right?
Yeah. Say something. Put your hand down. Talk to me. Talk to me. Just like that. Just like that.
Yes.
Nobody outside.
Just like that.
Now, let me tell you something.
I want to sing that
Now,
night.
let me tell you something. I'm coming through, and I'm coming through with that same type of vibe. So I don't know if there's going to be enough space for me, but I'm going to definitely be available on the 17th.
There's definitely enough space.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
another engagement that I have to be at that evening, but I'm going to make sure that I stop at It's gotta come and get some egg rolls.
Yes, we're gonna have some egg rolls.
Yes, and just give the house a blessing.
You gotta see it up close. You gotta see her work
I got
up close.
once I looked at it on Instagram, I'm like, man.
So you're in a fairy tale.
I was like, I don't know, you know, I don't.
How did you determine you have this skill to decorate like this?
Well, when we used to live, like, we walked in the park, we could not, oh, man.
I was gonna say, your home must be immaculate.
She doesn't like, because I can't, every year I paint the house, all of them.
You got your personal interior decorator. Let her do that.
Actually, when they had this, they let me come in and said, do what you want, so I actually got
Yes.
the,
The front, our display, the different words coming up. Glitch automatically, just like when we pick and choose.
What stuck out to me with my Lisa was, you know, she's a perfectionist. And I noticed, you know, my husband is like that. And to me, I like to surround myself around people who are, you know, because I'm a head first kind of type of I'm a head first kind of person. So, you know, those perfectionist people always, you know, pull your tail and give you that second look when you know, you're always on the go, overlooking, you know, looking things that one would be able to see.
She also was one of the first people to hire us when we got here. We did our first event, a wedding,
Yeah,
beautiful wedding, and it was rocking.
Nice.
It was beautiful.
I'm excited because we have another venue to be able to enjoy.
No, you
here
got
at Poconos.
two.
Oh, wait a minute. So,
Two.
Yeah.
oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Oh,
The 138 they get modest.
Right.
They modest.
Yeah, some we don't
Yeah.
know. Some we don't know.
But they go to Perfectos. We're gonna make some things happen. We got two.
Wow.
138 South.
which is a lounge.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Okay.
Yeah.
See what that love create?
Yeah.
It won't go in it.
That's the fruits of love.
Yeah.
40
It
years
is
of
a
love.
beautiful spot. Me and my wife, we went up there. We got a little soft look of it,
Yeah.
and it's going to be dope. It has a crazy, one of those vibes.
Yes.
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 Somebody get on
You wanna
stage.
sit and
And
chill.
You
play
can
something.
see by the hat. You can see.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Steve look just like Lorenz. I know.
Yeah.
Lorenz on Steve. I didn't know. I was gonna call him Lorenz anyway.
Their energy is immaculate. Their work ethic is immaculate, and we just had to team up with them. We're the focus for right now. We're hoping to get other couples down with the perfect love, but right now it's us four. Come out with us, drink, dance. It's $50 a couple.
That
You know,
sounds
it's not
fun.
major.
Yeah.
You know,
Sounds fun.
We're gonna
Make some
have
memories.
games.
make some memories. It's a date night. We ain't gonna have no dragons or nothing like that. It's for you to come out with your lady, your hubby, or your date. You ain't gotta really be married. Just somebody to come compete with the games, come drink with, eat with, and chill with some good small business
Good
owners of the
energy.
Poconos.
Good
Good
energy.
Good
energy.
energy.
Good energy.
All of that. That's been. We got 25 here. They got 40 in.
Nice.
Crazy, because honestly, being together for 40 years, I've been together with my wife for 25. It's been amazing. But for 40,
I know y'all been working hard.
Yes.
Not just at work, but in relationships.
It's
definitely.
they
Yes.
look good. They look
Definitely.
good. They don't look all spun and all like that. They progress and they go. I am definitely inspired. Anytime I even talk about them, when we getting older, because I want that to rub off and continue, so we can continue on and get our little 40 in. You know.
Yeah, well, they say that it's best to be around people
Yes.
who have understood the definition of love
Right.
in order to let you get an understanding of what it is sometimes. My mother and father used to always say, like, it's always good to be around couples,
Yes.
than to be around singles, because sometimes when you're around singles, you have the tendency to mingle.
So that's what these events are going to be about. We're going to try, like, Brother Steve said, we want to just jump right into something right after. So we're trying to create a calendar, a snowball effect for couples. It's going to be singles. We're not shutting down the singles because we're going to make love for the singles too. We're going to create,
Help the
reasons for them
singles
to meet.
find, doing a love is blind type of thing.
So
Yes.
we got things coming out. We want to do the 80s party with couples, and we can be able to again dance and enjoy yourself around comfortable people. We got a t-shirt workshop we would like to do. It's gonna be 138 South, 138. We're trying to tear the Poconos up couple-wise. You know, couples. We just trying to have our own lane.
Together.
Shout out to
Yeah,
everybody
that's
else
really
that's doing it.
important.
You know, but
Yeah.
we're just trying to have our own lane right now, and basically also stay in the loop. You know, networking is everything. You know, so what better way than to party with people and say, hey, what's up? I do this, and this is what I do. You know, you let me know, and then we can collab, and that's the best way to, you know, be successful.
So it's starting on February the 17th at what time?
7 p.m.
7
to 12
p.m.
p.m. 12 a.m. I was going to ask to see if we could probably go a little later because you know people be on Black people time. So hopefully, if people ain't on Black people time, we can stick with the schedule.
Right. But it's Black
It's Black History Month. Give us one day. Be on time to one day.
That's what time we supposed to act right. They watching us. So this is how we can't be late. But
it's definitely gonna be a night of love, a night of fun, and you know,
memories,
great
create new memories. And a new
it sounds like a designated date night type of thing is what y'all trying to do.
Yes.
Like, you don't have to worry about where we eating, where we gonna
Yes,
go. Like,
definitely.
Just pull up here and
Definitely.
you know.
And just move with it. Go to Atlantic City, create trips outside of the Poconos.
Yeah.
Just a difference, and mainly for the people who, like ourselves, who make the Poconos thrive.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yes.
the business owners, the small business owners, the DJs, the 360 people, the exterminate, you know, the radio. It's for those people like that service the Poconos. What do you have also for those people? And you can always solidify that with just a couple. You can pull that from every group, from the Hispanic group, the Black, the white, and you can bring them all together with couples.
Yeah.
We ain't got to worry about that because it's just about couples. So that's the movement we're trying to go on with the one, Mr. and Mrs. 138. They're super humble, peaceful people, got a great family. Their kids are great. Our families get along perfectly, you know, and we hope that we can, you know,
it even make me, it kind of makes me feel comfortable also because now I know when I go to Weekway Park, I know when I DJ at Weekway Park, I know I can call more people from Jersey.
Yes.
That's my part.
So I'll see y'all this year. I'll
I'll
see y'all this year. I'll see y'all this year in Weekway Park.
Yes,
I'm tearing it up again this year. I always do it. This will be my third year in a row at Weekway Park.
Okay.
And do promise me he's coming this time. So hopefully I get a chance to see him.
Superman.
But it's a summer event?
Summer event.
Every summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I get the chance to be there. What else did I want to ask y'all? Couples wise, stay on couples because it's getting very close to Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Now, after work, what is the favorite thing for you to do for your mate? Nobody don't have to answer at the.
Mine is easy.
Come on, Steve.
I got the answer for it, but
Well, let's test ourselves with this new.
Oh yes, right. Because
I'll tell him and you tell him.
at the event.
Right.
I'll tell him, you tell him.
Okay.
You with it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I'm gonna say massage my feet.
Wow.
That's what 40 years gets you, baby.
Wow.
They tapped in,
It's
okay?
almost like it was she was
That's
raised.
not new.
They tapped in.
That's not new.
Now what you got?
Right.
Come on. Hold this down.
Come on. All right. So T, you gotta tell her. You gotta tell her what
I gotta
yours
think of the
is.
many things that I do. Let me think of one. Let me think of one of them. Hold on, let me see.
Well, repeat your question.
Right. I'm gonna repeat the question.
Yeah.
What is the favorite, your favorite thing to do for your spouse after work?
Who asked?
And the answer is.
Any answer?
I would say she also likes a back massage.
And that's what 25 gets you. Okay, see? So you need a minimum of 25 years to be tapped in.
You out. I thought you was going there, but you out.
Take
him a minute.
Woo! Because you know, and like I was watching podcast last night, and they were just talking about things like love at first sight, courting, and relationships as a whole in this day and time. And a lot of times, I think, as older people, we kind of give like a perception like, there was nothing that happened. Like we just fell in love. That was it. And this question is just for whoever wants to answer.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared. Let's do it.
Lay it on.
Go in.
I didn't know you was trouble.
If you had to pick another partner, who would it be?
Can I answer first?
Yeah, you get.
My Lord and Savior Jesus.
She went see. That's it.
Okay.
I'm with her.
Okay. All right.
Mary.
J. Blige or how did it
Which man? Mary J. Blige.
The Virgin
J. Blige or how did it
She got
Which
crazy
one
like
you
I
talking
Virgin
about?
Mary. She was epic.
Say it.
She was all the way close.
Real
Yeah.
safe there, Sean.
That
Real
was
safe.
safe. That was safe.
Now,
I answered the question in the beginning.
right.
I go from friend to wife, wife to friend.
Amen.
All right.
So
So I'm guessing that none they haven't seen that new movie yet. The movie star with it's Diana Ross's daughter, Tracy Ellis Ross, homegirl from what's her name again? From
I haven't been on talking about movies.
I'll remember in a couple of seconds. But so they're burying Tracy Ellis Ross in this particular scene, and her brother's reading her obituary, and she's saying she's going at this, if you're reading this at this time, that means I'm no longer here. But unfortunately, I didn't die underneath Idris Elba. So I'm me personally. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. If I had to pick, I've already picked because my wife is born the same day as my high school sweetheart.
So the coincidences start getting
That's why you
scary.
start trouble.
Well, no, but
And now you want to
but I
come
can't-
back. Circling back.
I couldn't have Sanaya like that.
Oh wow, this guy.
Couldn't have Sanaya like that. At the time, she wasn't available.
Safe.
Loving basketball, I was. So I picked a twin.
I like Let's say
The twin. Wanted me alone, but.
I don't know. We were so young, so it was like, I don't know, because he had so many different areas. So I could go with jazz. I could go he had like 5 different people, so I could choose any one of those guys to date.
That sounds like fun.
That's fun. That's fun. And then he got to pick a different decorator every night too. How about that?
What's tonight's
Different color.
theme?
She was sitting. What's
What's tonight's theme?
what you want, boy? What color you want?
He'd be like, "Oh my God, you about to paint again?"
Just look, Steve. This next time when she start painting, just say, paint me, girl. Just come.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Sometimes he was like, "Oh, like our kids just moved out, older, well, the 2 older just moved out. So now I'm like empty nester, so everything." My daughter, she moved to California. She was like, "You painted my room already?" Absolutely.
I was just waiting.
And I was just, when she said, "I thought she was going to save it for me."
I give it 24
she like, oh man, you really don't need me now.
Yeah.
See, they nest them empty. They got the perfect love. Perfect love entertainment. Everything is just perfect, man.
Nice. Yep. Definitely. Round of applause for that. Definitely.
I want to empty my nest.
They come back.
So of course, going into Valentine's Day week, which is next week, like we said, the event is happening that following Saturday, the 17th.
Yes.
Can somebody read the actual address so we can just have it, kind of recorded
Yes.
on?
3324 PA 940 level 12 Mount Poconos, PA 18344. We on Eventbrite. You can purchase your tickets at Eventbrite. Anything else I'm leaving out? Come party with us.
Yeah. And also you can follow Venue 138.
Yes.
You also can follow Mr. and Mrs. Perfecto, along with UTS on the network, DJ Stratty, Amazing Amy, and Gynesis Radio. It'll be posted on our social media platform. And I want to again thank you, Steve, and your lovely wife, for coming to our platform tonight and introducing your new business.